Low key. Fuck, it's cold. Welcome back, everyone. Um, Last time we worked on Industrial Avenue, and this episode we're going to continue work on it. I'm gonna actually finish the road because I've got a good design for it now. Apparently there was an explosion reported at Rockstar headquarters, and I'm low-key worried that it's going to cause everything to go up in smoke. I do not want GTA 6 to be delayed again, but if it does get delayed again, I don't know. I guess it will. I don't know. So I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm really not feeling motivated to do anything today. I don't know why. I just feel so fucking tired. But we're gonna do it. I gotta put a bunch of torches down here. I think that's what I'm gonna do really quick. Jesus. Get these fucking skeletons out of here. Where the heck? Oh. I have my bed on me. Anyways. Sick. I don't know, man. Hmm. Hmm? Animation mod? Oh, I'm stupid. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I haven't. But it's called actions and stuff. And you can get it on the Minecraft Marketplace for like $10 or something like that. I don't know. That's looking good at least. Hi, Tyler. What are you typing, Tyler? Austin gets Wi-Fi today? Does that mean he's gonna play with us? Have we played today? I need to make more stairs. I'd hope he plays with us. Yeah, that'd be nice. You wanna play something, Tyler? Okay. Enjoy your walk, Tyler. I have until 2:30, and Celine's coming back for her lunch break. I'll see you then, Tyler. Okay. Love you too. Oh. I'm using Actions and Stuff, which is a texture pack you can get on the Minecraft Marketplace. Hello, Snow Wolf, I think. It's okay so far. Did a little bit of schoolwork. But, I don't know. I'm feeling really, I don't know why, but I'm feeling like really demotivated today to do anything. I just don't know. This is looking good though. I like how it's looking. I just need to go. I'm gonna do something quick. Nah, it's alright. I don't have to stay here. Yeah, pretty much. Hmm. I wish you could make dirt stairs. That would be nice. Hmm. Hello. Oh, hello, Nikki Rex Gaming. Thank you. I like my building style too. That's why it's my style. Haha. Was silly. I don't know. I think I just need to like. I think this looks good. I can't like use dirt stairs, so I can't make this kind of like broken like right here. I mean, maybe I could add like blocks of dirt occasionally, maybe, but I think this is fine. Even if it's not like completely. Yeah. Even though it's not completely like lined up correctly. I'm using Vibrant Visuals, which is on Bedrock Edition. It comes with the game. So, that's what I'm using. Oh. Hi, Precious. I'm trying to think. I kind of want to split this up into like 3 layers. The bottom layer, middle layer, and top layer. Top layer, I guess my skyscraper will be kind of on its own thing, but this is like, this entire strip like up here is going to be like the top layer. Oh, hi, Scarlet. She's not here, she's at work, which is why I'm playing Minecraft. But I want to split this up into like the bottom layer, and then this top layer, and the middle layer, and then this top layer here. I think. There's still a lot of terraforming to do though. Yeah, I think what I'll do for now is I'll work on this bottom layer here. I think I could probably make we should play Fortnite at 4:30 after class. Okay. I'm down to play Fortnite. What could I do here? It's just kind of a tough area to work with. I could definitely flatten this out and make this bigger for the bottom layer. But bye, Scarlet. Oh, hello, Vamp ZZ. Welcome to the stream. Okay. What I could do is I could build this up instead of destroying it and make it no. I think I'm just going to destroy this bottom part here and make it a part of the bottom layer, just so I can have like another machine back here or whatever. But then what do I do with this little piece of land up here? Because this kind of like naturally goes down. Like, should I just destroy all of this and make it the same level as down here? That would take a lot of work. But then I just leave this up here? I guess. Or maybe I don't do that. Maybe I leave this like little grove up here of cherry trees. I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to leave something up here. Like what? Destroy up to this layer right here, or like this one, and leave this layer and then everything above it there. And then I could just put like a layer like over there, like right here. Maybe. So I kind of want to keep a part of this. I kind of sort of want to keep a part of this cherry blossom grove here. I almost feel like I should. Almost. I could do the same thing like over here. Kind of the same thing. Except this section will be a little bit lower. I'll figure out something to do with like this little piece of land like right here. Probably just flatten this out. But then if I leave this up here, what exactly do I do? Trying to make everything like work together. Maybe I'll just have this part be like more cherry blossom trees. Like I kind of want to keep some cherry grove right there. Maybe just have like wilderness. A little bit of greenery or pinkery, I guess, because it's not really green. But I don't know. And I want this top area up here too, but I think past like this point, it's gonna be. I think all this is just gonna be bottom layer stuff. I need to sleep though. No, it's not hardcore. It's just regular survival world. I don't really like playing hardcore, not because I'm bad and I die a lot, but because the idea of me possibly losing a world that I could put like a year of work into, just because I died in either like some dumb way or from a bug, I don't really like that idea. I'd rather just not have to worry about that. Like if I did die and lost everything, that sucks. But at least I didn't lose the world. Also, hardcore, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think hardcore mode is actually harder than regular Minecraft in most ways. Like I think it's the same difficulty as hard, but if you die, it's permadeath. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And if that is true, then I mean, I guess it's more impressive to say you've done everything without dying once. But at the same time, there's always that chance that you could lose everything. And I just simply don't want to take that chance. So, yeah. But enough of my yapping. But I'm pretty much just terraforming, flattening stuff out. This is a lot easier to terraform than like, let's say, like a mountain, but this is more like just rolling grass hills. So it's pretty easy to break everything down. And I have resources like my shovel, which is good, and an old XP farm where you can mend it back up to health. I just gotta actually like flatten everything out. But this entire area is pretty much just going to be industrial buildings for like smelting, farming, crops, all that stuff, or other things I need space for. That's why I built this main road. It's going to be like the main path you go down to access all the machines. Hold on, my dog's barking. I think it's fucking barking at. Flash, shut up! Shut up! So I think I know what I'm gonna do. Everything on this side of this line, like right here, is gonna be flattened out to this layer, and I'm gonna use all this land to build industrial shit, like crop farms, whatever. So everything that is on this layer and down. And then I'm going to reserve this space specifically over here for like more cherry forest area, just so I can keep this section of it alive. Excuse me, sorry. Sorry. And then I'm going to I don't know, yeah, just more forest, make it feel more alive. Yeah. Like I'll what I'll probably do is something like this. And then I can sort of kind of flatten this area out here. Yeah, like that. I'll leave that bowl there. Actually, no. I'll just flatten this entire area out. Or at least, well, maybe not the entire thing, but like that. There we go. This will be the border. Again, I'm gonna go around here. And I think what I'll do for this top layer here is, since it's just so much higher than the rest, like these, like this layer isn't that bad. I'm willing to work with this. Wait, is this the same height? I just realized that this might need to be, that might need to be a block lower. Maybe. Because these aren't going to be the same height. Actually, no, they are the same height. Are they? No, this is different. It's okay. We'll have to we'll change the height of it at one point. It doesn't need to be the exact same. Just be relatively close enough. And that's what it is. Let's back a little bit. Unless this is the same. No, this is because this is the height we're gonna go to. Yeah, it's not the same. I mean, it's not a big deal. It doesn't need to be the same. We'll actually probably just switch it over like right here. Like exactly right here. Well, there we go. So now we just got to dig all this stuff out. It does seem like a lot of work, and it is, but at least we have a defined area that we're going to like cut out now, that we know we need to work on getting down. I'm going to start with over by the path, because I have a chest over here I can use. But like I said, at least we know what we're working on, what we're working towards. Should be a little bit easier that way. And we're going to have a lot more land here too when we're done, because I've got it all mapped out. I need to make another chest. Specifically a double chest. I've just got chests on chests full of shit. I kind of want this to feel sort of like a city area, like a downtown, which is why I'm kind of making everything feel this way. No, I'm not getting on Hytale. I don't even have Hytale actually. Hytale's pretty interesting though. I definitely want to check it out at some point. It seems like I've heard people say it's like a Minecraft clone, which is fucking stupid. It's not. It's really not. The only thing they remotely have similar is like the kind of the art style. Not really. Minecraft has like a less detailed look to it, but Hytale has more of like kind of a realistic look, I guess, to its characters, like faces and stuff. For better or for worse. Um, so I mean, they have different styles completely. And what's in their gameplay is different too. I think Hytale like is less focused on being like a sandbox building game and more focused on being like an sort of an RPG style game. I think, I don't know, I haven't played it much, but it looks like there's more like emphasis on the progression systems. Sort of like a mix between Terraria and Minecraft, like the 3D and building of Minecraft, but the progression, like it's not exactly the same as each, but it's kind of like reminiscent of both of those. I do want to check Hytale out at some point, but right now it just doesn't really interest me that much. I said initially that I wanted to wait a little bit to see what the reviews would be like, and most of them are pretty good. It seems like people will say that even though it's like a beta game, or it's not supposed to be finished, it still has like a good amount of stuff to do, which I'm surprised. Like I mean, when I saw it initially, I was like, alright, this game actually looks pretty complete. Like it looks like there's a good amount to do. But apparently the creators said they're releasing it unfinished because they want to just get it out, which is fair. But you know what? Everything considered, the game does, from what I've seen, it looks pretty complete, and that's what people are saying, is that it does feel pretty polished, despite it not being officially complete yet. And I just hate, because obviously people are going to compare it to Minecraft, because the people who made it are the people who own the largest server on Minecraft, at least on Java Edition, which is Hypixel. And of course, you know, them making a game, they're going to compare it to Minecraft. There's people that say that it looks like one of those cheap Minecraft knockoffs in like the Google Play Store, and honestly, I don't want to agree with them, but they're kind of right almost. I will say it does kind of look like that, but that doesn't mean it's a bad game. Does it mean those Minecraft knockoff games are bad? No. And so it doesn't mean Hytale is a bad game. Obviously, people are going to play Minecraft over those knockoff games, but that doesn't mean Hytale is a bad game just because it looks kind of like them. You know, and it's like the Minecraft Terraria debate all over again. Because Minecraft and Terraria are completely different games. The only remotely similar thing they have is that they're both sandboxy, and they both have pixel art styles. But that's kind of it. Minecraft is a 3D building game. Terraria is a progression and more RPG style game. Minecraft has RPG features, which is probably why people compare it to Terraria all the time. And obviously, Minecraft's progression ain't perfect. To be honest with you, I have a lot of problems with how Minecraft does its systems, especially with enchanting. But, like, it doesn't need to be perfect as long as Minecraft does the main thing good. And I think it does. But, obviously, I do want to see changes to, like, the enchantment system. I think it needs to be changed or reworked completely. But that's the thing, is that Microsoft doesn't want to take risks, so they're not going to allow the Mojangs. They're not going to allow Mojang to do that because they don't want to risk their moneymaker. Which again, it's good business to not fix what ain't broken. But I guess, I mean, it is broken. Like the enchantment system is broken, but Minecraft as a whole still makes a lot of money because not enough people recognize that it is. It's just ridiculous how like an enchantment table is not the thing people use to get perfect enchantments on their gear. They use anvils instead. Yeah, anvils are enchantment related, and that's fine. But I feel like you should get most of your enchantments from an enchantment table. And anvils should be used to add enchantments you can't get on the table. Like mending. But people use the anvil for everything, because it's just easier and more practical to get villagers to do it for you. Because you don't go through the books. So you don't go from sharpness 1 to sharpness 2. You just go straight to sharpness 5. And that's why the power scaling is so like, it's like you get iron like 30 minutes into a world, and then you stay at that point for a long time, and then you get diamond gear, and maybe you enchant it immediately, and your power level just goes like through the roof. The progression is completely shattered because you don't slowly build up your armor to get better gear up to diamond. you just go straight to like god tier armor, and nothing can kill you. Now, granted, if you could go, even the jump between iron and diamond is still pretty big, but if you had to go through like protection 1, protection 2 to get to max protection, which is protection 4, that would still make it infinitely more like of a slow climb up, and that would make it much better, because it actually gives those enchantments. You're about to give a new friend a gift. Oh, thank you, Twinborn. But that's enough yapping about the enchantments. I just think, you know, it should be reworked. And even if it's something as just removing the anvil like enchantment limit, so like you don't get the too expensive, I think that's already an amazing change. Because it, you know, obviously if you put them on a certain way, you're gonna have to spend more XP, but you won't have to worry about putting them on in a certain way, because if you do, then you won't be able to get all the stuff on your gear. So yeah, I think that would be a really good start. Also, I think some enchantments should be found in different buildings, you know? Like, what if you found Death Strider in Nosher Monument? Or Respiration in Nosher Monument? I think that would be a good change, you know? I think that would be cool. Because it would give those buildings more uses, because you'd be guaranteed to get it from them. And maybe you couldn't remove... I think if you could do that, I think maybe you should still have the option to get them on, like, a piece of armor if you just randomly enchant it. I kind of like the RNG aspect of enchanting armor a little bit, but I don't think that should be how you get it from an enchantment table. You should be able to choose the enchantment you want and then slowly upgrade it over time. But then, like, you can still have, like, the option of spending 30 whole levels to get a random set of enchantments. But maybe it would spend more levels. I don't know. I think slowly upgrading your gear over time by going up one level would be great. And maybe every enchantment, besides like mending, or maybe, no, every enchantment could have like 5 levels you could upgrade. Maybe. Like, maybe you could even buff the enchantments, like Unbreaking could get 2 more levels, which would make it even better. But you have to work up to that, so it would take a while to get to that point. Or maybe Mending could have different levels as well, or it could just be its own enchantment entirely. Like, I don't know, maybe Mending 1, it has like slightly less than like the standard Mending, but then if you go up to like Mending 5, then you get, your XP gets more efficient, or has a chance of being way more efficient for getting your tools repaired. I don't know. There's a lot of possibilities. There's plenty of possibilities with an enchantment system. But they still haven't done anything to fix it. So I don't know. I kind of want to make this entire like valley area right here. Maybe make it more cherry blossom, and then maybe I could even put like a little lake in here and another dam, and then I could add like a bridge over it. Ooh, that would be nice. That'd be quite good looking, I think. But I need to repair my shovel. Or maybe a higher mending tier would allow you to take XP out of your XP bar and use it to repair your tools. God knows that would be nice. Turn that on. Turn this on. And now, stand right here. What's up, Kepler? Welcome back. I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit, farm some XP. I still need to get more therapy. Guys, I don't know if y'all have heard of it. There's this like situation going on at like a Marvel Rivals tournament. This guy he was there's like this $40,000 prize for winning this Marvel Rivals tournament. It's like that. And this guy came to him, was like in college, and so he's really trying hardest to win this tournament so he can get and, you know, that makes sense, right? Like, it's $40,000. That's a lot of money. sorry. My but yeah, like but it's crazy that it's it's $40,000, right? So obviously Kingsman's gonna be like, all right, we gotta lock in, we gotta play this good. And apparently, I don't know much about Marvel Rivals, I haven't played much, but apparently, one of the teammates, I think Cece was her name, she was playing like Black Widow and she was doing really bad. And so Kingsman, you know, even though he wasn't the team leader, he was like, all right, can you please switch off Black Widow? We're not gonna win because you're not doing good with her, and it's not gonna help us at this moment. And obviously, she didn't do it. She didn't switch over, and apparently, CC thought he was doing too much, which is crazy because this is a $40,000 tournament, mind you. $40,000 is on the line. This is life-changing money for his kingdom. And Cece's over here saying, you're doing too much, and honestly, shut the fuck up. That's exactly what she did. She said, she told him to shut the fuck up, which is crazy. Again, $40,000. And it got to a point where she started complaining about him. Like, and this motherfucker, this guy, Kingsman, he is fighting in a tournament for $40,000. This money is life-changing for him. And he wants his team to play better so they can win. And guess what happens? This bitch starts complaining about him, and he gets kicked out. Kingsman gets kicked out because apparently the moderator or whatever only saw one side of the story and didn't listen to Kingsman and just kicked him out. And so he lost his chance to win $40,000, and the team went on to play 7th out of 8. And you know what the real kicker is? Is she joined a $40,000, CC joined a tournament for $40,000. For $40,000 for the vibes. That's exactly what she said. She joined for the fucking vibes. Jesus Christ, dude. Like, $40,000 is on the line and you join. No, just for funsies. Fuck off. Fuck off. And you think you have the right to tell someone to shut the fuck up when they're genuinely trying to help the team out and make them win the tournament prize? Like, that's ridiculous, dude. She might not need the money, but at the very least she could try to win the tournament for the team and help this guy out. But no, she decides to be a fucking bitch and just complain about him when he's just trying to be a good team member. And mind you, I think she was going like 0-5, which is ridiculous. I don't know. I've heard she was lagging too, which is even worse because I think Black Widow's a sniper class. I don't know, man. It's a whole shitty situation for Kingsman. And apparently he's been getting a lot of donations recently because of that, which is good. I think he deserves that money. You know? And what's even worse is she posted an apology, but there's obviously problems with it. I don't think you could post a perfect apology after this. Even if you did, people are still going to hate you. I would still hate her, even if she posts like the perfect apology. But the thing is, with this one, is that she didn't even, she has a face cam, I think. And she wasn't even using her face cam. And she also, I think, used AI to generate the script for it too, which is even funnier to me. Because, like, the least you could do is at the very least just start recording and start yapping about how you're sorry. But no, she doesn't even do that. She fucking uses AI and probably wastes a lot of water just to generate a stupid fucking response. Doesn't even care enough to write her own. Doesn't even have to be good. I would still respect you enough that you at least said something, but no. She just typed like ChatGPT, like, "Hey ChatGPT, I'm in a really bad situation. Write me a stupid apology." And she didn't even use her face cam. Like, she hid behind her stupid VTuber avatar and made her voice higher pitched to make herself sound more innocent. Like, bro, how bad of a person can you fucking be? Like, at the very least, you could show your face and just apologize. If you know you're in the wrong, at least, at the very minimum, that's what you need to do. But she couldn't even do that. It's ridiculous. Absolutely crazy. Anyways, I just thought I wanted to get my piece out there. I don't play much Marvel Rivals, but I at the very least I know probably who's in the wrong. I think I've seen her before too, like once or twice. I don't. Obviously, Marvel Rivals is a very popular game. But I think it's only because I saw a video about Marvel Rivals cosplays or something. I don't remember anything. But like, you can't defend her. There's nothing good about her. Like, there's nothing on her side of the story that makes her side any better. Quite literally no reason anyone should be defending her. Also, apparently Kingsman. Yeah? Okay. Wait, where are you going? Oh, okay. Love you. Apparently Kingsman is also like a professional player of the game. He's like top one in the world with one of the characters, like Magic. So like, if he told me to do something, I'd fucking listen to him. That'd be if he told me to get on my knees. But no. You don't just join a tournament to play for the vibes. That pisses me off hearing it now. So what do you mean? It's a $40,000 fucking tournament, and you're just playing for the vibes. And she's lost a partnership apparently because that too. It's honestly it's just deserved. I think she deserves way worse than that. But I gotta take a piss. In a minute. Eh. Take your cycles out, but oh, okay. Oh, she insists. We did all this work. We have all of this land now. There you have it. Bottom layer, done. At least on this side. I think for this layer in particular, I could have the road continue this way. But I feel like having it another one like right here would probably make a little bit more sense. Although, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. Obviously, I want the main road to be big enough. I need to do more flattening on this side and actually make this more like... But I really like this so far. This feels right. I'm gonna go take a piss really quick. I'm gonna leave the world. High Glover. Welcome back, JJ. So interesting emoji. It's the last of the Flower Forest, and it's gone. Hmm. Hmm. I'm gonna make a river. So I was wondering what I would do with this space in between like the industrial district and the farms, but I have a very simple idea that will make it all better. That's a river. So if I build like a little, or like more like a creek, because it's not as big as an actual river, nor is it gonna be as deep. It's gonna be a creek. But I'm thinking I'll just put something like a creek over here. Right? Maybe change this a little bit, just so it's not as weird looking on this side. I do want it to look a little more natural, you know. At the very least. I think that looks good. So basically what I'm trying to do here is I'm gonna put like a little creek that's running through like this kind of dip that's in between the two like lots of land. And this creek is gonna go through the bottom part of this side of the farm right here, I think. Cause like it kind of flows perfectly. Like it goes here, and then this is the layer it stays at for a long time, cutting through like this bottom part. I think I'll make the creek a little bit thinner going through the farm, just so I can keep the efficiency of the farm pretty good. And then it'll flow into the lake down there. But this is a creek, so it's not gonna be like it's not gonna be like a huge body of water that's cutting through my base. It's gonna, I plan on it just being small. I'm gonna try to keep it the same level going through here as well, so that way I can keep. Because if I made it like, if I made the river like, it's one more block down, right? If I made it like this, if I made the lake over here like this high, not only would it make sense because it would still be flowing that way, but it would allow me to keep some of this land, like right here, above water. Like everything here is above water, and this would be water and below. Also, it would make this feel like it would keep the lake feeling big right here, but it would also allow there to be land on this side I can still use, and I can always transform this to be a little bit different. Like maybe I don't even have to keep it like land. I could smooth out some of the edges and make it like a kind of like a little canal maybe. But I think if I had it be a lake that was like at this height, then it would still make sense. You know, I can always, like I said, I can always change it. It doesn't have to be this big. Like if I wanted to, I could fill this entire thing in right here. It wouldn't be hard. It really wouldn't be. But I do want to keep, like, I want to have like something here. Like a few lakes. And then a creek running through. I think for now what I'll do is I'll make the lake like right... Oh, I have to go in like 2 minutes. But for now I can keep it like this. And then eventually I can have it cut through the farm. But I have an idea of what I want to do there. Plus, this still gives me, like, a decent amount of space to use on this side of the road for, like, builds. Obviously, most of my industrial stuff is going to be in that side, but I can still build stuff here pretty easily. Just the river is a nice little use of space, I think. It could be bigger, too. It could be way bigger, but... It needs to be, or the creek, sorry. It's a creek, not a river, it's a creek. The nice little, it's just a nice use of space, I think. So I think also what I'll do is I need to mine all these flowers. Get them out of here. Just don't have room for all these flowers, unfortunately, in my inventory. It's all full of dirt. I don't even know why I have flint in my inventory. Get rid of all of this. And then for the transition into the farm, I can just have it go underneath the fence. Or just remove the fence in that section I want it to be in. So I'm thinking I'll have it thin out like a little bit here. I don't really know exactly. Maybe something like this. That would be good, I think. It still feels like a decently large body of water just because it's like a few blocks wide. Excuse me. But it feels like a river as well. Because it's still, or it feels like a creek because it's still like decently wide. And I think for this part in particular, like I'll probably I'll fill in as much space as possible on the sides and keep it as like small as possible, and then I can spend the rest of that space with like, I don't know what I'll build here, but like I could put some trees maybe near like the side of the river, or like something like some sand maybe.